Lady Di, the forgotten voice. The interview never broadcast outside Italy. Before going to France, Diana wanted the chance to speak, but no other country gave her this authorization. Only Italy allowed her to speak, though the broadcast was limited to national visibility. She felt that she was in danger. I watched and listened with a heavy heart to Lady Diana's secret interview, broadcast only in Italy and never aired on Eurovision. In this exclusive account, I share the princess's final words, her most intimate emotions, and thoughts that never reached the rest of the world. A unique first-hand testimony revealing the most human and fragile side of the people's princess. At the end of the interview, I said to my ex-wife Stefania, I couldn't bear to live like this. Diana wasn't running away from Charles, but from the government. She felt oppressed and longed for a private life. She was constantly followed, monitored, and scrutinized. She just needed to be free. She conveyed to me an unimaginable sense of persecution. The feeling you get when you realize you're being watched at every moment of your life is a mix of anxiety, claustrophobia, and frustration. It's as if every action, every word, every breath is observed by invisible eyes. And this makes you feel vulnerable, as if you no longer have control over anything. Freedom dissolves, replaced by the constant sensation of being under observation. I love Diana. This pressure pushes you to desperately crave an escape. The desire to run away comes from the need to reclaim your space, your privacy, to breathe without feeling judged or monitored. It's a deep need to isolate yourself, to free yourself from the invisible cage surrounding you, seeking a corner where you can finally feel safe, away from eyes that scrutinize every step you take. Diana, sometimes I see her in my dreams. One night, she even came to visit me. She opened a window and a strong wind rushed in. I woke up and said to my partner beside me, "What is all this wind?" She, surprised, replied, "I don't know." I know it was Diana asking me to express her thoughts. Diana Spencer, a name that resonates with millions around the world, evokes a complex tapestry of admiration, empathy, and intrigue. Born on July 1st, 1961, into an aristocratic family, Diana's early life was steeped in privilege, yet marked by the shadows of familial expectations and pressures. As the daughter of the 8th Earl Spencer, she was accustomed to the trappings of wealth and status, yet her childhood was not devoid of turmoil. Her parents' tumultuous marriage ended in divorce when she was just 7, a formative experience that would shape her understanding of love, loyalty, and the fragility of relationships. Diana's entry into the public eye began in earnest when she became engaged to Prince Charles in 1981. The world watched with bated breath as the young nursery teacher transformed into the future Princess of Wales. The fairy tale wedding, broadcast to millions, was a dazzling spectacle, yet it masked the complexities of her new life. The grandeur of her title came with the weight of expectation, and as she stepped into the role of a royal, the pressures began to mount. Diana was not merely marrying a man, she was entering an institution steeped in tradition, one that often seemed at odds with her vibrant spirit and desire for authenticity. As princess, Diana quickly became a beloved figure, capturing the hearts of the public with her warmth, compassion, and relatability. She was often seen as a breath of fresh air in the staid corridors of Buckingham Palace. Her philanthropic endeavours, particularly her work with AIDS patients and landmine victims, showcased her commitment to humanitarian causes and her ability to connect with those often marginalised by society. Diana's willingness to embrace the vulnerable and the suffering challenged the royal family's traditional image, earning her the moniker, the People's Princess. However, behind the public persona lay a woman grappling with profound personal struggles. Diana's marriage to Charles was fraught with difficulties, characterized by infidelity and emotional distance. The pressures of royal life, coupled with her own insecurities, led to a battle with bulimia and depression, struggles she would later bravely discuss in interviews. Her candidness about her mental health resonated with many, breaking taboos and fostering a greater understanding of the silent battles faced by countless individuals. The media's relentless scrutiny of Diana added another layer of complexity to her life. She was both a subject of adoration and a target of invasive journalism. The paparazzi followed her every move, turning her life into a spectacle. This constant attention, while a source of fame, also contributed to her feelings of isolation and entrapment. Diana often spoke of her desire for privacy, a yearning that seemed perpetually out of reach. Yet she also understood the power of her platform, using her visibility to advocate for causes close to her heart. The culmination of her struggles and triumphs came in the early 1990s, when her marriage to Charles officially ended. The divorce, though painful, marked a new chapter in her life. Diana embraced her newfound independence with vigor, embarking on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. She became a global icon, traveling the world and using her influence to shine a light on issues such as homelessness, poverty, and mental health. Her ability to connect with people from all walks of life only deepened her legacy, as she championed those often overlooked by society. Diana's life took a tragic turn on August 31st, 1997, when she died in a car crash in Paris. The news sent shockwaves around the globe, plunging millions into mourning. The outpouring of grief was unprecedented, a testament to the profound impact she had on the world. In death, as in life, Diana remained a figure of fascination. The circumstances surrounding her passing ignited a media frenzy, leading to debates about privacy, celebrity culture, and the role of the press in the lives of public figures. In the years since her death, Diana's legacy has continued to evolve. She is remembered not just as a princess, but as a symbol of resilience, compassion, and the quest for authenticity in a world often dominated by superficiality. Her sons, Princes William and Harry, have carried forward her spirit, advocating for mental health awareness and continuing her charitable work. They have spoken openly about the impact of their mother's life and death on their own journeys, emphasizing the importance of vulnerability and emotional well-being. Diana's influence extends beyond her immediate family. She remains a cultural touchstone, inspiring countless works of art, literature, and film. Her story has been retold in various forms, each iteration exploring different facets of her life. Yet, at its core, Diana's narrative is one of human connection, the desire for love, and the struggle against the confines of expectation. As society reflects on her life, it is essential to recognize the lessons she imparted. Diana taught us about the power of empathy, the importance of speaking out against injustice, and the need to prioritize mental health in our conversations. Her legacy is a reminder that behind the facade of fame and fortune lies a shared humanity, a call to connect with one another on a deeper level, and a challenge to break down the barriers that divide us. In many ways, Diana Spencer remains a beacon of hope and a symbol of change. Her journey reminds us that even in the face of adversity, it is possible to rise, to advocate for those who cannot, and to embrace authenticity in a world that often demands conformity. As we remember her life, we also honor her spirit by striving to carry forward her message of love, compassion, and resilience. Diana's story is not just hers. It is a collective narrative that encourages us all to be better, to love deeper, and to advocate for a world that reflects the kindness she so fervently championed.